I've read 5 books so far this year and I want to tell you about them. The first book I read was Dead Poets Society, which is the book adaptation of the movie. This is one of my favourite movies and reading this book felt like watching the movie again, so I absolutely loved it. If you're looking for a short read, this is definitely one I would recommend. The next book I read was actually on my Kindle and that was Bunny by Mona Awad. It is one that I've seen everywhere but I hadn't picked up until now. It was weird. It was very weird, but I really enjoyed it. It was a really good read. The third book I read was The Body by Stephen King. This is the book that inspired the movie Stand By Me. If you enjoyed that movie, you'll probably enjoy the book. And if you like Stephen King and you haven't read this one, I would really recommend picking it up. I really enjoyed this book. The third book I read has been my favourite read so far, and that is My Throat an Open Grave by Tori Bovalino. This is a book about the patriarchy, about religious trauma stemming from tight-knit religious communities. It is a folk cult kind of horror and it was just stunning. Again, pretty short, so a nice quick read. Incredible. Loved it. Probably one of my favourites. The most recent book I read was Notes on an Execution. This is a really great book to read if you are interested in the kind of moral complexities of the death penalty. I'm a criminology student, so this was a great book for me. This centres the women and girls related to or impacted by a male serial killer rather than centering the man himself, and that was a really great way of reading about the death penalty. So yeah, would recommend. Really enjoyed this one. And I'm currently reading Drive Your Plough Over the Bones of the Dead, which is a translated Polish mystery. Really enjoying it, not quite finished it yet, but I will come back to you with my thoughts when I have. So those are the books that I've read so far this year. If you have any recommendations for me, please let me know and I will keep doing these videos throughout the year, so subscribe and check back.